Hello, this is Peter. Thanks for the loan of your ears today. How to write right and how to deal with mic fright and everything in between is the subject of Get a Better Broadcast podcast and Voice over Voice. Yeah, well, we've spoken about writing right and how a script is written can help you with the performance of that script. It helps you communicate that message to the listener. And now we are dealing with mic fright. As I say, thank you for listening to today's episode. Little bit of a diversion today, just as kind of a sidebar, while we're here, while we're talking about things, about stress, how video meetings can cause stress. Yeah, so it's not a broadcast, podcast or a voiceover, it's video meetings. More focus is needed to process non-verbal communication such as facial expression, tonal variation and body language. What do I mean by that? Well, we've spoken about the non-existent feedback loop before, haven't we? Last spoke about it a couple of 3 weeks ago. So a feedback loop is when you are talking or someone is talking to you in a real life situation. You can see them, feel them, touch them. Wouldn't suggest you feel and touch them, but they're right there in front of you. You're getting feedback from what you say about how that message is being understood and appreciated. Yeah, are they looking you with straight in the eyes, as though they're hanging on your every word? Are their eyebrows lifted? Are their eyes wide open? Are they excited and enthralled by the story you're saying? Or are they looking over their shoulder, looking down at their feet, looking at their phone, not interested, couldn't be bothered? So it's not only their reaction to what you're saying, but also your reaction to what they are saying as well. You've got that feedback loop that very often in our business, broadcast, podcast and voiceovers, you don't have that feedback loop. So you've got to imagine someone is there and hopefully project the hope of how they're going to be responding to what it is you're communicating and put that feeling, put that hope, put that intention into your voice. Yeah. So if you're on a video meeting, again, very often you can't necessarily see how someone is reacting if they haven't turned their video on. And even if they have turned their video on, you've got to really concentrate on their non-verbal communication, their facial expressions, their tonal variation, their body language. The self-awareness of being watched may make you feel that you are performing and lead to performance anxiety. Have you ever felt that when you're on a video call, a Zoom or a Teams or a Hangout or whatever it happens to be, and you're looking there and you daren't shift your eyes away from the lens in case someone thinks you're shifty or being rude or doing something else? You're not concentrating. You feel as though you've got to sit up straight all of the time. You're feeling as though you're always being watched by one of maybe dozens of people who are in the room. That's self-awareness. And of course, there's always delays and latency. Even a 1 second delay or a 1.5 second delay can make you perceive the responder as unfriendly or unfocused. Yeah, they're not speaking immediately after the previous person stops speaking. Of course, in a real life conversation, silence is normal. But on a video call, it can cause a little bit more irritation. Perhaps you'll agree. We can place huge expectations on ourselves to maintain our optimum work performance due to concerns about job security and the economy as well. So we concentrate, we sit there as though we've got a rake down our back. It's all smiles, wide eyes. I'm really concentrating on what these people are saying, all the while feeling as though you are on show. How video meetings can cause stress. And as we've looked at previously, stress affects your voice. So, tomorrow, not how you react to nerves, but how your audience reacts to your nerves. Intriguing? We talk about it tomorrow on Get a Better Broadcast podcast and Voice over Voice. From London, I'm Peter Stewart.